Hello and welcome to Soul Healing by Hina Gutka. And today's session is your heart and soul transformation session, which is your complementary session each week, almost every week. We do short practices to demystify soul healing, to incorporate soul healing within different practices that help with different aspects of life. Some of them are actually key for every aspect of your life. Welcome, Nurhan. So today we're working on our solar plexus, which is the third chakra. So we've been working on the root chakra and sacral chakra in the past few weeks and in the coming weeks as well. So next 2 weeks we're not going to have a session, but the week after we'll be working on the next chakra. So we're working on the chakras, the Vaija, which is the biggest space in the body, and then eventually we'll work on the biggest energy channel called the Chi channel. So welcome everyone who's online as well as on Facebook right now, or if you're watching the recording. So these heart and soul transformation sessions are also a soulful community that brings us together, that helps us practice together. And for those who are new, you understand, you demystify soul healing and understand what we are doing within soul healing. So what happens is whatever we're doing in our lives, we have positive and negative. So we're going through some challenges in some aspects of life, and in other aspects, we're quite good, healthy, we're flourishing, and we're abundant, even within our physical, emotional, mental bodies, our relationships, as well as finances. But there are certain aspects of our lives we're experiencing challenges. And these challenges may occur at different levels, like the soul, heart, mind, energy, matter levels. These are quantum and spiritual levels that apply to every aspect. And it is earlier during these sessions, I described something known as the universal law of Shan, Shi, and Jing, which is Shan is soul, heart, mind. Qi is energy and Jing is matter. So that is what describes the levels of information where you could have negative or positive information. And then that creates those challenges and issues within our sort of physical body, emotional body, mental body, relationships, finances, etc. Every aspect of our lives have those levels of information. So soul healing helps us to transform negative at the root cause, which is the soul level. And once you transform that negative to positive, that you'll see the ripple effect through those levels. There'll be a domino effect, a ripple effect, all the way through to your matter level, your physical life. And you'll see the changes happening. So that's in a nutshell, soul healing is transform negative to positive at the root cause, and then you will see the ripple effect in other areas of your life at a physical level. So today, as I explained, we're working on the third chakra. Now the chakras are known in many modalities, and within soul healing, they're also known as the soul house. So your soul sits within one of these chakras, and these are fist-sized energy spaces within your body. And the 7 chakras actually are distributed along your central meridian, which goes across the center of your body. It's also known as the Zhongmai. In Mandarin Chinese, it's known as the Zhongmai. So we worked on the first 2 chakras in the last 2 sessions. If you've missed the recordings, they are available. On Facebook, they'll be available for a limited time. So go to the YouTube channel, and there's a whole playlist called the Heart and Soul Transformation Sessions. And you'll find all the recordings from December last year when we started this journey. So the solar plexus is one that's located at the very level of your belly button, your navel, but it's in the center of your body. And the solar plexus is known to be the powerhouse of your body. It actually, when it's imbalanced, you'll see a lot of imbalances within the organ systems that are surrounding. It also affects certain elements in the TCM 5 elements sort of technique, or the universal law of the 5 elements. So it affects the wood element and the water element. And it will also affect certain areas like the Mingmen acupuncture point, which is the opposite of the belly button at the end, which is also known as life gate. And it will affect some of the organs and systems within your body. So when it's imbalanced, you'll see that imbalance within those areas and aspects. So as I said, it's a powerhouse of strength and courage. So when you are depleted in that area, then you will see depletion. You will see like depletion in your courage and strength as well. But the more you develop your third chakra, your solar plexus, or the third soul house, you find that your courage and strength also increases. And the organ systems, body parts, the elements as well that are linked will feel a little bit rejuvenated as well. So if you've got any questions, just put them down. If you're joining online or on Zoom, just let me know if you've got questions. And just like every other week, we are going to be doing a soul and a heart transformation session using the 6 power techniques. And I've explained those earlier in the sessions. There are 2 unique power techniques which are very unique to soul healing. Is soul power, that's to say hello, to connect soul to soul and heart to heart. We'll start with our inner souls. So our inner souls also include the solar plexus because it's within our body. And it could also be any other aspects. If we're working on the other aspects in the other weeks, we've been, saying hello to that particular aspect. Today we're going to connect to our solar plexus chakra. And we also connect to the outer souls just to sort of receive the frequency and vibration from these other aspects like Mother Earth, the universe, and also the divine realm. So saints and Buddhas, etc. And then we also apply something called Tao calligraphy power. Now, Tao calligraphy is very unique to Master Sha. Dr. and Master Jigong Sha is the founder of Tao calligraphy. So we will apply Tao calligraphy power by tracing or meditating. So I'll share how you can do this. So some of us, if we can, do the yang version of tracing. You can do it standing up or use a mudra, so bringing your fingers together. When it comes to it, I'll remind you again. But these are the 2 yang ways of tracing. So when you stand up and you trace with your dantian, your lower dantian, which is a key energy center within your body, it helps you really go deeper, helps you actually boost your energy, immunity, stamina, vitality at the same time. But if you don't have the energy, that doesn't mean you can't do the practices. You can. You can just trace with your eyes. So you just use your eyes to trace the figure, and or just meditate in the field. Now, if you're doing this practices lying down, just apply the yin of all the practices, including and not limited to saying the mantras, the affirmations. Just say them up silently. Because when you're lying down, you want to conserve your energy. And as you say the mantras out loud, you'll be using energy and dissipating energy. So you want to conserve your energy. So you can whisper the mantras, the affirmation, the invocation. But if you can, obviously say everything out loud. Sometimes, we can be doing these practices while driving or even, in the public area. You can say it out silently as well. You can participate in the practice flexibly. And just make sure I do the practices while driving, but I don't close my eyes. I concentrate on the road, but I am still sort of doing the mantras, etc. So if you have any questions about that, please let me know. And so the other 4 of the 6 power techniques are very common with other modalities, but the application may be a bit different. How you apply, within the modalities may be different. So there's mind power, which is creative visualization. So within our journey, we place our mind where we need the healing, the transformation. We see the frequency and the light going in that area. So mind power is placing your mind where you need that transformation to happen. Then there's body power. Body power is use of like your posture as well, but placing your hands on the body. It could also be movement and body tapping. And sound power is the use of affirmations, the positive sounds and mantras that we do in the practices. And finally, breath power is the use of breath. It could be very slow, lower abdomen breath, or it could be normal breath, but it's just the use of breath during your session to help you to enhance your practice. So that's the 6 power techniques. So as we said, we're going to be working on our solar plexus today. So this is part of the 7 chakra system, as well as the biggest energy center that we're going to do in the 9th session out of all the 8 sessions. So we're on the 3rd one today. And we're going to be missing 2 sessions, which is next week and the week after. But we'll be back in the Monday after that. So on the 27th and the 5th, I think, of May, we won't be having a session because it's a bank holiday here. And on the 27th, I'm traveling, so I won't be able to do the session. So any questions, let me know. And we're just going to begin with our grounding, as we do always, just sitting up straight. Allow your spine to be in alignment. Place your hand on the heart chakra. One on the lower abdomen, and you can have your feet flat on the ground. And then just gently closing your eyes. You're going to close your eyes, and when we're going to focus on our breath to ground our body so that we can check in with ourselves. We can see how we're feeling within ourselves. So just close your eyes and take your first breath in as far as it can go. And breathing out. Allow your heart, your mental body, your mind to also go into stillness. Breathing in. And breathing out. And one more time, just follow that breath. Slowly and gently, let your mind follow as well. Breathing in and out. And whenever you feel a little bit agitated, wherever you are in the day, you can actually focus on your breath to calm you down, to bring that grounding and stillness. So it may take more than 3 breaths. You can continue just breathing in. As we're doing the scan as well, just continue breathing in. We're going to start with our physical body. So do a scan, head to toe, and check for any aches, any pains, any discomfort. And bring your attention to your belly button, your navel region. And if you feel any sort of imbalance within that area as well, if there is none, that's fine. Prevention is better than cure. The more you do these practices, the stronger your foundation becomes. And then bringing your attention to your heart, to your emotional body now. And just see how you're feeling within the heart, within the emotional body. If you feel any disturbances, any unbalanced emotions, you could be totally fine. You could be feeling joy, happiness. And as we're going to work on our 3rd chakra, which is key for strength and courage, just see how you're feeling within yourself, within your inner strength, your inner courage. As I said, prevention is better. Even if you have courage, there's always room for more courage and more strength. And that builds on other aspects. It actually helps with other aspects of your life as well. Finally, bring your attention to your mental body, your brain, your mind. Just see how you're feeling within your mind. Is it fairly quiet? Is there a lot of action? It could be sometimes negative, that's not serving you. Sometimes it could be very positive and helpful, creative stuff going on. So just see wherever you are within your mind as well, your mental body. And as you work on your courage today, you may find that it's going to help not just your physical body, it could help your emotional body, your mental body, the way you're thinking as well as your relationships and finances. Even though it's not directly related to, last week we worked on the sacral chakra that was very directly related to finances. But increasing on your courage and strength could also help you there. So it's an overall sort of practice today. It's going to help you everywhere in life. So now we're going to begin with our connection. So saying hello. We start with our inner souls first. So just as I said, if you can, say it out loud. Just follow me as we do this. Let's begin. Dear my soul, heart, mind, and body. And dear the soul, heart, mind, and body of my solar plexus chakra, my third chakra, I love you. You have the power to transform any negative information, any imbalance to positive, and boost and balance yourself. You have the power to increase my inner strength, my courage. I'm so grateful. Thank you. And as we do this, always just within yourself, make a note of how you're feeling, how energy is moving, frequency is moving. You could feel vibrations within your body. As you do the practice, it keeps on changing and developing. And it's okay if you don't feel anything as well. Sometimes it's very balanced, so you're okay. And now we're going to say hello to the outer souls. Now, as I explained earlier, this is including Mother Earth, the universe, but also including the divine realm. So whichever you resonate with, whatever aspect you resonate with, please connect to that area. We're going to begin with the divine realm. So let us begin. Let us connect. Dear Tao, dear Divine, dear all of our spiritual fathers and mothers. And you can bring in any saint, any spiritual being you want to call in to this particular session. Just take their name now. Dear all of our heavens teams, our gurus, our guides, our angels. Dear Heaven. Dear Mother Earth, countless planets, stars, galaxies and universes. We love you. We honor you. Please will you join us and help us. Help us receive your frequency and vibration. Help us strengthen, boost, balance our solar plexus chakra. And increase our strength and courage. We're so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Once again, just make a note of any sensations, any vibrations. It could be within your solar plexus or anywhere else as well, throughout your body. And for those, some of us have like divine endowed treasures within us. So let us activate those and help us. If you're new, you may not have any treasures, and I don't know if I've introduced this before in these sessions, but we can turn on a universal treasure to help us today. So let us turn on our treasures first, just for ourselves. Dear all of our divine endowed treasures, please turn on for us and help us with this practice. Now we also activate that universal treasure, which is called Shah's Golden Healing Ball. Dear Shah's Golden Healing Ball, we love you, we honor you. Please will you activate for everyone and help with this practice to help strengthen and boost our solar plexus chakra. We're so grateful. Thank you. And as I explained, we're going to be using a Tao calligraphy. So we'll use the Tao calligraphy Hei Hung Hong Ha. That's the Lingwang calligraphy. It is in the book called Soul Healing Miracles. So if you're interested, let me know, and I'll send you the link to this book. There's various calligraphies within the book, and we've been working on this particular calligraphy for this series, this particular series of the chakras and the Chi channel. So let's say hello to the Hei Hong Hong Ha. It's always within soul healing. And any practice, that connection, that soul to soul connection, that soul and heart connection makes this practice go deeper. So as you connect to every aspect, you're receiving even more frequency and vibration. So let us connect to the Hei Hung Hong Ha calligraphy. So dear the Tao calligraphy of Hei Hung Hong Ha, I love you. Please will you join us and help us with this practice today to help us boost and balance our solar plexus chakra. Help us to strengthen and increase our inner strength and courage. We're so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now just take a moment, first of all, again, making a note of any sensations, any vibrations within our body, including our solar plexus. That's near the belly button, navel region. And we are going to visualize, first of all, just breathing in. Breathe in the frequency, the light from this field. We've created a container now which has frequency and vibration. We're going to visualize as we breathe in. Whatever color light, it could be golden, it could be any color that you can visualize coming into your solar plexus chakra. So breathe in, visualize that golden light coming in. And as you're breathing out, letting go of anything that's not serving the solar plexus, and especially if it's affecting your strength and courage, just letting go of the negative information. Once again, bringing in that golden light as you're breathing in, or whichever color you can visualize. Some of us can see the light as well. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, letting go again. And now we're going to chant one sound that radiates and vibrates within our solar plexus, our third chakra, which is Hong, H-O-N-G. So as you breathe in, visualize golden light is coming from your crown into your first chakra, all the way down. And then as you breathe out, and we'll say Hong, like in a very elongated sound, loud, it will move up to your solar plexus and vibrate within the solar plexus. So let us do this sound out loud, and then we'll do it out softly or whisper the sound. So yin and yang again. Yin is silent or whispering. Yang is saying out loud. So let's do this out loud first, breathing in. Hong. Breathing in. Hong. Breathing in. Hong. And now silently Breathing in. So you can either whisper it or just feel it in your heart silently. One more time, breathing in. And breathe in, visualize that golden light or whatever color you can visualize coming back into your solar plexus. As you breathe out, letting go again. And just take a moment to note any sensations within your solar plexus. It may help if you can move your lower hand back to your belly button area. It may help you visualize or note if there's any vibration, any sensation within that area. And just moving and shaking your body. We're going to now trace the Tao calligraphy. So as I explained earlier, there's two ways of tracing it in a yang manner, so that with movement. So one is to stand up. So if you are able to, even for like, you can build it up as you go. You can trace for 30 seconds standing up. So if you're standing up with your feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, and we're going to use a Tai Chi ball. And the Tai Chi ball, just, we're using our lower dantian, which is a key energy center within our body, just below the navel. We're going to just use that. And you'll find that you're using your lower abdomen, your hips are moving, your knees are moving, so keep your knees a bit soft. And your ankles will also move. So that's the most effective way to actually trace the calligraphy. But you can use the mudra, which is bringing your 5 fingertips together. This is a 5-element mudra because the meridians end at the fingertips, and as you bring the fingertips together, it actually helps with the elements as well. So that's another way which you can do sitting down. The yin way of tracing is just use your eyes going up and down the calligraphy. You can trace the calligraphy or just meditate in the field. So I'll share the calligraphy now, and we are going to be starting with the sound Hei Hung Hong Ha, which is the sound for this calligraphy, the name of the calligraphy. So this doesn't have an animation, so what I'll do is I'll trace it a couple of times first with my mouse, so if you can. So this is the first one. We're starting at the top of the calligraphy and going down. So some strokes are upwards, but we're going down the calligraphy. So this is the Hei character. And this is the Hung character, the second one. The third one is the Hong, which is what the solar plexus is. And Ha is for the entire Zhong region. The Zhong region goes from your Huin point, which is part of your first chakra, all the way up to Akungung, which is the oil temple near your solar plexus. Then it goes backwards to your Mingmen acupuncture point and back towards your tailbone area and back to the Huin. So the back part of your lower abdomen is called the Zhong. So this mantra actually works on the entire region. So let me trace that one more time, and then we're going to start the mantra. So if you haven't started tracing, you can. That is the Hei, Hung, Hong, Ha. And now, if whichever way you decide, let's start tracing, and we'll do a few affirmations as well. So making sure that your feet are shoulder width apart so that you're balanced in your body, and just start tracing, knees slightly bent as well. So we're going to chant Hei Hung Hong Ha. Hei Hung Hong Ha. He, hung, hong, 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 ha. And now we're going to say, please develop or boost, let's say boost and balance my solar plexus chakra. Please boost and balance my solar plexus chakra. Thank you. Keep on tracing. Please boost and balance my solar plexus chakra. Thank you. Please boost and balance my solar plexus chakra. Thank you. You can even say your third chakra if you don't remember the name. And now we're going to say, please boost my strength. Please boost my strength. Please boost my strength. Please boost my strength. And now, courage. Please boost my courage. Please boost my courage. Please boost my courage. Please boost my courage. Thank you. And you can now silently trace down the calligraphy. You can do this one time. And you can continue working on this particular calligraphy from the Soul Healing Miracles book. Many of us have got it, but if you haven't, you can find it on Amazon or even mastersha.com. Either wherever you are in the world, there's a Canada store, there's a UK store, there's also a US store. So wherever you are, you can buy it from that particular store. All right, so I'll just leave it up for a minute or so that you can trace down the calligraphy properly wherever you are. And once you've finished a complete round, come to a seat, place your hand either on the lower abdomen near your belly button, or you can place it on the heart chakra, one on the lower abdomen. Gently closing your eyes, and we're going to do some yin breathing first before we check in with ourselves. So I'll take it off now. Just coming back to a seated position, bringing your mind back to your solar plexus chakra. That's the same level of your belly button, your navel region, but within the central meridian. And as we breathe in, visualize that golden light coming in again into your solar plexus chakra from the field. And as you breathe out, letting go, releasing any negative information. Let us do that one more time. Visualize golden light, the frequency as well, coming in to your solar plexus chakra. And as you breathe out, letting go. And take a moment first to note any sensations within your solar plexus, any vibrations. They could be very subtle vibrations. Sometimes there's quite high vibrations, depending on how imbalanced the chakra is. Then let's do the scan. We started with a scan for our full body. Start with your physical body, head to toe. And there may be very vast changes from beginning to now, or there might be very subtle changes. There may also be a chances where your pain increases because energy blockages release excess energy to begin with that increases the pain. And then after a while, you see it dissipating. Wherever you are, just welcome the change and then see how it goes in a few minutes, sometimes seconds, sometimes hours. Depends wherever you are. Bring your attention to your emotional body, your heart, and just see how you're feeling after this session. After that short practice working on your inner strength, your inner courage. Finally, bring your attention to your mental body, your mind, your brain. Just see how you're feeling. Has it shifted any of that energy, any of those thoughts? Brought more calmness, quietness within the brain? And now bring your hands to prayer position by your heart chakra. And we close the practice by saying thank you. We're thanking our inner souls, our third chakra, solar plexus chakra, and all the outer souls, the saints, the divine realm, Mother Earth, the universe, all the treasures, the calligraphy. We're so grateful. We love you and we ask you to respectfully return. Gently rubbing your hands, create a nice warmth. Place it on your eyes, gently blinking your eyes open. And massaging your entire face, your forehead, your cheeks, your jaw, your chin, your neck, down your shoulders, your arms. You can stretch your arms up and gently just stretch them downwards towards your sides. And as if you're pressing on an invisible wall, just feel the stretch of the meridians up and down your arms and your hands. And then just shake it out. And please share how you're feeling after this practice. It was a short practice, but that's what the heart and soul transformation sessions are about. Experiencing this very short practices that help us. So anybody online want to share how they're feeling? Please let me know. I'm feeling much calmer. I wasn't disturbed or anything, but it's just, as I said, prevention is better than cure. It's strengthening more and more the foundation within our, not just our physical body. As I explained earlier, it works on the soul, heart, mind, energy, matter levels. And even the solar plexus chakra and whatever we're working on has all those levels. So please share how you're feeling. You can put it on the chat if you're able to, or you can come on video if you want to share, and just share how you're feeling after this practice. And yeah, we're gonna carry on the next Monday after the 5th, which will be the 4th even. Because 5th is a Tuesday. 11th of May is the next session. We're working on our heart chakra during the 11th of May. 4th is a bank holiday here, so we're going to be closed. And next Monday, I'm traveling, so I may not return by the time, the session starts. So please do join all the other sessions. We're going to be starting a new month of monthly membership, which I'm going to put in the description. Whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, you will see the description. We work on all the foundational practices within the monthly membership, which is 11 sessions, 3 on Saturday, which are longer sessions, and 8 during the week. And you get the recordings for life, but you also receive levels of healing, which you receive once during the month, once every session. And, it's your ongoing practices. It helps you with the ongoing transformation. So anyone have a comment or a question after this practice, please let me know. And hope you continue practicing. Whoever is practicing, practice will make all of the challenges and the negative information transform, but prevent any other sickness from coming. Prevention is definitely better than cure. So doing all the foundation practices actually help us boost our foundation, our physical, emotional, mental bodies, our relationships and finances. So overall well-being. So any comments, let me know. Any questions if you're watching the recording, and if you have any questions, if you want to book a 15-minute consultation, the link is also in the description. So love you all and stay blessed. See you on the 11th, but we still have some sessions for those who are on a monthly membership this month, and I'll see you there as well. Thank you. Keep on practicing. Love you. Take care. Bye.